Success isn't about talent or luck, it's about patience. Most people quit right before their breakthrough, never realizing how close they were. What if the opportunity you're waiting for is already in front of you? The difference between failure and success is simple. Who's willing to wait? Sam was a hard-working young man who made clay pots and sold them in the market. He was skilled at his work, but patience was never his strength. If something didn't bring quick success, he would get frustrated and move on to something else. One day, while collecting clay near the river, he noticed a tiny plant growing beside him. Its leaves were fresh and green. As he stood there looking at it, an old farmer walked by and stopped. "That plant is special," the farmer said. "If you take care of it, it will grow into something valuable." Sam thought about it for a moment. He had always wanted something that would bring him success. If this plant could grow into something valuable, it was worth a try. He carefully took it home and placed it near his workshop, watering it every day. Days passed, then weeks. The plant remained small. Sam checked it daily, waiting for a sign of growth. Frustration started creeping in. "Maybe this is just a useless plant," he thought. "Nothing is changing." His patience ran out. He stopped watering it, ignoring it completely. Slowly, the leaves dried up and the plant began to wither. Eventually, he didn't even notice it anymore. One afternoon, while walking through the market, a large crowd caught his attention. People were gathered around a man selling golden fruits. Curious, Sam walked closer and saw that the fruit was expensive, yet people were happily paying for it. "What is this fruit?" Sam asked. The seller smiled. "This comes from a rare tree that takes years to grow, but once it matures, it produces the sweetest fruit." "Where did you find this tree?" Sam asked. "I planted a small seed many years ago," the seller replied. "At first, it seemed like nothing was happening, but I kept taking care of it. Over time, it grew into this tree, and now it provides me with an endless supply of fruit." A sinking feeling hit Sam. He rushed back home, searching for the small plant he had abandoned. The dry, lifeless stem was still there, buried under dust. If only he had waited a little longer, perhaps that tiny plant could have grown into something valuable too. Regret filled his heart, but the lesson was clear. He had always looked for quick success, giving up too soon whenever things didn't show immediate results. This time, he had lost a valuable opportunity simply because he wasn't willing to wait. From that day, he changed his ways. He became patient with his work, focusing on long-term growth instead of instant rewards. Over time, his pottery business flourished. More customers came and his name became well known in the market. Success had always been within his reach. He just needed to learn how to wait for it. Don't let impatience steal your success. The difference between winners and losers is simple. Who refuses to give up? If this message hit you hard, smash that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe now for more life-changing stories. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Stay the course. Blast off. Success is not an overnight achievement. It requires patience, persistence, and the ability to wait for results. Many people give up too soon, believing that if something does not work immediately, it never will. However, true success belongs to those who understand that growth happens gradually, even when it is not visible. Opportunities often come disguised as slow progress. A small effort each day may seem insignificant, but over time it builds into something remarkable. The problem arises when impatience takes over. People expect instant results, and when they do not see immediate rewards, they abandon their efforts. What they fail to realize is that every great achievement starts small and takes time to develop. History is filled with examples of those who persevered despite seeing no immediate success. Many inventions, businesses, and skills took years to perfect. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is often just one thing: endurance. The willingness to continue, even when nothing seems to be working, is what separates true achievers from those who quit too soon. Doubt and hesitation often ruin golden opportunities. Many times people recognize the value of something but delay taking action, thinking they have more time. They hesitate, trying to negotiate better conditions or waiting for a more perfect moment. In doing so, they allow someone else to seize the opportunity. Once gone, those chances rarely return. Regret follows, but by then it is too late. The best results come to those who are consistent. Effort, even in small amounts, compounds over time. A tree does not bear fruit immediately, but with regular care it grows strong and provides rewards. The same principle applies to personal growth, business, education, and relationships. The key is to remain patient and trust the process even when progress seems slow. Success is not about rushing to the finish line. It is about persistence, making steady progress, and understanding that waiting is sometimes necessary. Those who keep going despite delays and setbacks are the ones who eventually achieve their goals. The right moment always comes, but only for those who are prepared to receive it.